Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 17 on a beautiful 7-bedroom mansion that we are putting up for our lovely couples. So in your view, it's what we call a 3D. A 3D means a 3-dimension. A 3-dimension gives you a pictorial view of how your house should look like when it is completed. It gives you an idea of the windows, okay, the color selection, the roof size, the roof formwork, everything about your house can be seen from the 3D. It is very, very important. Are you with me? Now, estimates are also important. Estimate helps you to know the total cost of the entire project. This is to do with the structural work, not the finishing part of it. Finishing part of an estimate is way more expensive than just putting up the house. But once you are determined and staying focused, it can all be achieved. Are you with me? So this is our new code. There's been some slight changes. It's $166, $66,834. So the estimate is right there. Just go back and have a look at it. You understand? I welcome you back to Oyarifa. Here in Oyarifa, there are a lot of big houses sprouting up. A lot of them. Big houses. Nobody is joking here. You understand? Big houses are springing up, and therefore procrastination is a thief of time. Do not waste much time, okay? The longer you wait, the higher you have to pay, because things aren't getting cheaper. They are going up. So don't waste much time. Get your quote, and then once you see the estimate, you can plan. And my estimates are in phases. I put them in phases. So you will know that foundation cost is this amount. Superstructure is this amount. Decking is this amount. First floor is that amount. You will know. And then you can plan accordingly. You understand? All right. On your screen is my cousin, Jonathan Amoa. Jonathan Amoa deals with borehole drilling, one of the country's best. Okay, and he does a reverse osmosis. A reverse osmosis is when you have salt content in the water. He takes away the salt and gives you fresh water. He sells all kinds of pumps. Please contact my cousin and you will come and thank me later. Again, my brother, Mr. Mauli. Mr. Mauli comes after me. Okay, yeah, Mr. Mauli has his own business. He has a flat that he rents in Ghana. So he's a big man, but he wants to do other businesses. So we are introducing sales of building materials, which Mr. Mauli will supply to you. If you need DPM, DPC, waterproof chemical, cement, bitumen, waterproof coating, and cement in large quantities, please contact my brother, Mr. Mauli. Okay, contact Mr. Mauli and he will deliver all of them to you. Quality one, the DPM's quality UK brand standard ones. You understand? So don't go and buy the fake ones in the market. Don't go and do that. Look at the bitumen coating on these footings. Very thick, as you can see the guy doing. That is Bernard. Okay, Bernard used to live here with me in Dubai before he went back to Ghana. Okay, yeah, so he's doing it properly. Very neat work. Very neat work. And Bernard is the one watching the entire house here. He's always at the side ensuring that everything goes well. So for me, I have secured myself with people that I know in various locations. This guy, Bernard, was with me here in Dubai. You understand? I've known Bernard for almost about 5 years or 6 years. We've been going to Ghana. Sometimes I go before he comes. He used to work in a construction company here in Dubai. So this guy is the one I placed as the site supervisor. He watches the site, he checks the material, he checks everything and gives me feedback. Are you with me? It is very, very important because I'm not joking here. This is people's hard-earned money. I'm not joking here. So I need to be very strategic. Very, very strategic. Are you with me? The project size is what I've indicated on the screen. It's 111.5 0.22 feet by 97.523 feet. Multiply it to give you the total square feet of the house. The current state of this project is we are doing laterite filling. After your footing block work, you do the bitumen waterproof coating, either on the inside and then on the outside, whichever way you want, we are ready to do for you. And then right after that, we have to fill the footings with laterite. Now there are various kinds or grades of laterite. We have grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3. Okay, so we are using the best grade, which has no stones or clay content in there. Completely laterite, so that when you pour water, it will settle down properly. In some cases, we can even use sand, provided the price is reasonable. Once the price of sand is almost the same as that of laterite, I will go for normal sand to do my filling. You understand? And that is even the best. Okay, so you have that alternative. Don't use big stones to do your filling. It won't help. You're going to create some gaps in between. The laterite won't be able to settle properly. So it has to be complete laterite. Are you with me? Yes. Now after that, the next thing is to pour water. Now you can see, looking at the size of our project, buying water is going to cost you that much. That's a waste of money. Now putting all those monies together can get you a borehole. So now when you're going to build, please weigh the pros and cons. In my estimate, I provide buying water here, buying water. If you're able to put those monies together and get a borehole, it's not everybody that can get a borehole though. But if they do the ecological survey and it is okay to get a borehole done and we can get water on the land, then that's fine. We get a borehole done. Are you with me? So as you can see, we are pouring water from the borehole that we dug. We have constant water 24/7, no delay. Are you with me? So the guys are pouring water. We are still on the laterite filling because we ran out of the laterites. The one that we estimated for, we ran out, which is 30 trips. Again, we have to order extra, almost about 30 trips more. It wasn't easy at all. Okay, it wasn't easy at all. We have to fill all these things, and then the underground water tank that we abrogated. Okay, yeah, we canceled the underground water tank, and so that one we have to fill it. The sand that were excavated from that area has a little bit of clay in them, so we didn't want to use those ones. So these ones have been heaped at the back. When we get to the underground water tank, I will show you. Okay, we didn't want to use those ones. Okay. So again, in your view, contact my brother, Mr. Mauli. My family, we are 8 in the family, 4 girls, 4 boys. So it was equally divided. And Mr. Mauli comes right after me. Are you with me? Yes, I have 3 ladies ahead of me, and I'm the 4th born, and then Mauli, and then another one, and then we have our last born. So we are 8 in total. And so Mr. Mauli has his businesses that he runs in Ghana, and he wants to add these building materials to it. So in case you need any of these quality materials, Mr. Mauli wants you to contact him on the numbers on the screen. If you need a DPM, the DPM, we're talking about the UK standard. Okay, it's 300 MU. The thickness is so good. It is very difficult for anything to permeate. You understand? So contact Mr. Mauli for the original DPM. Don't go to the market and buy the fake one. DPC, which is the damp-proof course, we sell them. Waterproof chemical, we have Vitalia, which blends very well with normal sand. And then we have Penatron. Penatron is also another waterproof chemical, but that one only blends well with quarry dust. If you use Penatron on normal sand, it will crack. It will not hold anything. So Penatron only works with quarry dust. So if you need any of those, contact Mr. Mauli. If you need bitumen, the bitumen should be quality bitumen. Please contact Mauli. If you need cement, Jata cement 42.5R, please contact Mr. Mauli and he will deliver them to your site. Now we talked about bitumen painting on both the inside and the outside. It is very, very important because you are protecting the blocks. That is the main objective. Before any mold can travel from underneath all the way to the top, it goes through the blocks. It is the blocks that allows that to happen. So when you're able to block those chances from the blocks, there's no moist that can travel. Now again, you have to avoid water around the building. Once you allow continuous water going around the building, you will still have molds. You understand? And dampness rises everywhere. Once there's water in some location, regardless of what you have done, you will see dampness rising from there. And therefore, it is important. Are you with me? It is important to do it. Now, some people say, oh, when you don't do it right, it can be corrected. To some extent, once you're able to get the expert, it can be corrected. You understand? Everything can be corrected. So for me, I don't believe that, okay, you didn't put DPM and you didn't do so, it can be corrected. It can be corrected if you are willing to spend the money for it. You understand? It can be corrected. All right. So at the moment, the underground water tank, we are going to get the water out and then waiting for laterite to come. Those laterites are there. They are shifting it one after the other, and we are going to fill the underground water tank, fill it up, and then ramp it, and then we cast the overside concrete. But before that, we have to do plumbing works. We have to do ground beams. Are you with me? And then we have to lay the DPM, which is the 300 MU on top of it. Very thick and quality. So it's a gradual process. For me, I don't rush when I get to laterite, filling, because I prefer to do it manually. Whilst they are, pulling the wheelbarrows, walking, it is also called, producing some effect. So by the time they are done, it is also compacted. You understand? And then pouring of the water is a gradual process. I can spend 2 weeks or even 3 weeks just pouring water, because you need that amount of water to be able to enable the sand to settle down properly. Now you notice that the sand has been heaped so high, so that when it settles down, we don't have to buy more. That is why we heap them so high, and then we pour water and it will sink. Now if you don't do your laterite by pouring enough water so that it sinks properly, and you just rush and do the overside casting, with time there's going to be a knock between the overside and that of the laterite. There's going to be a vacuum underneath. You understand? It makes a lot of knocking sounds when you're walking on them. So take time and do the water pouring. Okay, sometimes I suggest that you weigh the pros and cons, whether to buy water or to get your own borehole. If you're buying water and it's not a big project like this one, where buying water will be astronomical, it is better to get your borehole. But if you have a small project and requires just 2 tanks of water, I think there's no need for that. You understand? In case you need my services, please contact me on the numbers on the screen. I prepare estimate for people. Okay, it is always good to get an estimate. Don't say give me the foundation estimate and later do. No. Get the entire estimate so that you know how much it's going to cost you to build your house. You really need that so that you can plan. You have the whole year. You can plan. When I prepare estimate for you, it is in phases: foundation, superstructure, decking, first floor, and roofing. So it's broken down into phases. So you can even plan the whole budget for a year and say, based on my pocket, my financial status, I can build this house in a year or a year and a half. You will be the one to decide, and therefore you need an estimate for that. Contact me, pick the numbers, contact me, let me get you an estimate so that it helps you, it gives you a guide. You understand? It will help you as a guide. Are you with me? If you love this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you've not. Please keep us on post notification so that whenever I drop a video, you will be the one or the first to be notified. Are you with me? Yes. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye-bye.